All right, so this is a disclaimer. While watching these zodiac readings, please be mindful that this may be your sun sign, your moon, your rising, but do know that you have more placements on your chart, okay, where this specific zodiac may be at, okay? And so the messages in this specific zodiac reading may also resonate with those placements. So for example, if you're a Libra and say you have Libra in your 7th house, all right, you're going to want to look at it from that perspective as well, okay, and see how that resonates with your 7th house and whatever you're experiencing. 7th house's relationships, okay? So it would resonate differently than your sun sign, okay? So that's just an example. So make sure that you have your birth chart and you know where these zodiac signs are placed at on your chart to better interpret the messages and to better apply them to your life, your situation, circumstances, whatever the case may be, okay? For whatever reason you are watching these zodiac readings, okay? Also, side note, you may watch a reading, say you are a Pisces and you have a Pisces friend, or you end up watching a Gemini reading. These readings could also be pertaining to somebody that you have in your energy, okay? Maybe somebody that's on your mind heavily or that's in your energy heavily, or maybe somebody that's in your energy that you don't even know about, okay, that you're unaware of, but they're energetically there, okay? And what I mean by that, like they could have you on their mind, they could be about to pursue you or reach out to you or just, okay? So be mindful of that as well, because that energy could be reading those that you are around at this current time, or that's in your energy in some way, okay? So really open your mind while you're watching these zodiac readings so you can get as much as possible, all right? And it'll help to put the pieces together, okay? And then thereafter, watching these zodiac readings, if you feel inclined and you want a personal reading, go to my booking calendar, okay, and book you a personal reading. I do have my website up as well, so you can take a gander of all the services that I offer, and the prices are there, and then just go to the booking calendar and book for the service, all right? But I hope you enjoy. Watch as many of the zodiac readings as you'd like. If you know your chart, then you can watch every one to see where it's placed at, or how it resonates with you for each placement, okay? Very, very helpful, I promise you. And if you don't have your birth chart and it's something that you would like to obtain, it is also a service that I offer, if you don't feel like going to get the information yourself and doing that, right? Then book for that service as well, all right? But I love you so much. Peace, love, and light. All right, guys, I am back with the August zodiac readings, okay? And as you can see, we are doing Aries first. I'm going to make these a bit shorter for this month and see how this goes, all right? Make sure that you're checking your chart to see where you have, if you have Aries on your chart and which placements, okay? If you are not an Aries sun, moon, or rising, all right? Wherever this specific zodiac sign is at on your chart, it may still resonate, so you'll want to know where to place this energy so that you're able to better discern and interpret these messages and how they play or factor into your own individual life, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just dive in. So we're starting with energy here, and I have the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra. So Aries, for the month of August, these are the two main chakras that you are going to want to focus on, all right? With your, with your heart chakra, we have love, compassion, joy, okay? This could be the energy that you're going to be in as well. If this is not energy that you're needing to work on, only you will know, okay? If you feel your heart chakra is blocked, this is something that you will be working on or needing to work on for the month of August, okay? Or if you have been doing the work, you've been putting in the work, then expect your heart chakra to be open, blossoming, okay? Feeling love, compassion, and joy, okay? And then with the solar plexus chakra, this is your personal power, self-esteem, and purpose, okay? So if you're feeling like any of those are blocked or something, it's conflicting, okay, then this is one of the chakras that you're going to really need to focus on for the month of August is your solar plexus chakra. Okay, for some of you that actually have been putting in the work, doing the work, you are really stepping into your power and your purpose. Your self-esteem is very high and vibrant is what I just heard. So for those that have been working on their solar plexus already, expect to be in this energy for the month of August, okay? So the colors green and the color yellow is significant. You, if you're feeling like you need to work on these chakras, okay, really embrace these two colors for the month of August, okay? The color green, the color yellow, all right? We have goodness and we have trust. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest, and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. All right, and then we have trust. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. Okay, so make sure that you are focusing, again, for those that feel, you know, your confidence is wavering, or you feel like you have no purpose, or there's just a lack in purpose, you don't feel empowered, okay? If you don't feel love or joy, or if you're unable or struggling with being compassionate towards self and others, you're going to want to focus on these two chakras, okay? And again, for some of you, you've already been doing the work, so expect to really be, bless me, confirmation. Expect to really be in this energy of joy, and I feel like some fulfillment is going to, you know, for some of you that have really been putting in the work, you're trusting the goodness in yourself and in others, okay? In the divine, I feel like is really what it is, yourself and the divine, okay? But you're really stepping into, I just saw 444 when I looked up at the timer, okay? So you are very protected, very, very protected by the divine, all right? And I feel like you are either being guided to, or you have been trusting in the divine. So expect really good things this month of August, okay? All right, we'll do clarifying life situations here. What do we have, Holy Spirit? Answers unfold. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience, okay? Vortex of change. Yeah, there's some type of change that's going to take place in this month of August, okay? Engage with the vortex of change, where energies swirl in transformative dances, molding anew. Yeah, so you could have received some answers in the month of July, all right? Or some of you will receive really important, like, answers that's going to allow you to make certain very specific moves and decisions, okay? Confirmation with the horn outside. That's going to bring a really huge change, okay? To your circumstances, to your thought process, okay? Ooh. For some of you, it could be pertaining to a relationship. Behind the veil, welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. All right? Carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Some of you could be seeing behind the veil when it comes to a specific relationship, or maybe you choosing some of you might be 8:44 on the clock. Yeah, I feel like some of you could have been manifesting a relationship. Okay, maybe you were afraid of the unknown. Okay, when it comes to a relationship, or there's a real promise here. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. So some of you are probably receiving the type of insight or clarity that you need, the confirmations that you need, or this is a confirmation on letting go of certain connections or specific connection. Maybe you've been manifesting something and you're being guided to change something or release something in order to receive this real promise, okay? Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. Yeah. Yep. See, going forward. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. All right, so you're leaving behind and you're being very courageous, or you're being guided to, okay? For some of you, this is the energy of what you're walking into. Some of you have made the decision to make the change, okay? As the divine has promised you something that you're trusting in, all right? And you're receiving the answers or the confirmations that you need in order to move forward, all right? Some of you are going to see behind the veil, and you're going to move forward with the uncertainty, though. Like, your intuition could be really telling you a lot in the signs and synchronicities that you're receiving, and maybe you had a lot of doubt, okay? And now it's like you're really trusting yourself and the divine more, okay? Let's see what the angels have to say. Thank you. Wow. Let your past go. Yeah, so some of you have done this, and so that's why the month of August is going to be really like fulfilling for you. Your heart, your confidence, your courage, your willpower. You're very strong, okay? For some of you, for others of you, it's like this is what you're needing to work on, is to let your past go. Some of you, it's past people, it's past relationships, okay? You could be very dissatisfied where you're at right now. It could be in the workplace, it could be, in a relationship, it could be with family, friends, whatever the case may be. But there is a promise, a real promise that the divine has given you. And you could have brushed this off, okay, for some of you. Others, you could have acted on this and you've done the work to where now August is going, it's like the fruit of your labor, like you're going to receive. And some of you are being guided to really let your past go. Past people, places, things, energies, habits, mindsets, okay? The burden of carrying or carting your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. All right? Yeah. This is first a lot. I'm getting this is a lot of heart. I already told you we got the heart chakra, right? So this is really pertaining to matters of the heart. Okay. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart. as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. All right. I just looked up. I saw 1122. All right. Yeah. Some of you are manifesting a connection, a really stable and secure, rooted connection. All right. I just looked up. My mic turned green. Honor your inner knowing. I feel like that's what you're doing, or that's what you're being guided to do. And as you do that, you will see your seeds grow. Some of you could be wanting a child, or wanting to have a kid, or you are not alone, okay? If you feel alone because there aren't any physical beings, okay? Or maybe you're leaving behind everyone, okay? You're not alone. Your guardian angel is with you, okay? Yep. Release the old and rest. Crows are significant, and this fall is significant. You could be meeting someone fall time. What do we have, ancestors of the divine? What do we have, please? Thank you. Yep, retreat and recharge. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on my phone. So I feel like either you're going to get into hermit mode. Some of you may need to meditate, kind of sit in silence so you can sit with yourself and really hear yourself, okay? Or to even hear your spirit team confirming what you're feeling and what your intuition is telling you is right on point, okay? So some of you may need to just take this time to be with self, because you have this real promise, okay? By you going forward, moving forward, being courageous and doing this, the divine has promised you something, all right? We have trust in higher forces. And here we have trust. Okay. 3, 2, 1. It's a countdown. Maybe you had to shift your perception, and I feel like that's the case. Somebody could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Confirmation on the train. Wow. And then we have trust in the unknown. You had to set your sights higher. I feel like you could have been settling. Confirmation. Can you guys hear the train? There could be a shaman, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius shaman. Okay. This could be a guide of yours. Okay. Or a passed over loved one that's really helping you to push forward. Okay. To set your sights higher. You could have had to really connect with your emotions. Okay. Protect yourself from your emotions being, like to protect your heart. Okay. But you're being guided to be fearless and stand strong. Really embrace your passions, okay? But by you going into, if you feel like, I feel like for some of you, this is matters of the heart, where you're letting your past go to be able to receive the new, this real promise that you have, okay? Somebody could be a mechanic or a designer. All right. Let's see. We have the money oracle. What do we have today, guys? Odd jobs. Consider creating multiple streams of income. Somebody could be looking for a second job, or you're being guided to an odd job. Okay, freedom is more important than financial security. Okay, so that's for somebody to reflect on. Sometimes it's okay to take a transition job, even if it doesn't lead to a career. All right. So some of you could be looking into odd jobs, or you're being guided to. Switch your perception regarding this, okay? Investment. Finances are looking good and growing, all right? This could be the energy of August, where you're going to actually start tapping into multiple streams of income, all right? And your finances are going to be looking really good. This is also, the month of August is going to also be a great time for you to invest, all right? Set a strong foundation and you will see the fruits of your labor, all right? Some of you can work in an office. Somebody could lose their, okay, confirmation with the horn. Somebody could lose their job if they work in an office. And I feel like it's the divine orchestrating this because you are settling for this. Or some may feel like they lost a job or a position or a job that they applied for, they didn't get it. But it's really you settling, and that is what the denial is for. Okay, there's something else the divine is wanting you to go after or to accomplish or achieve or something. Okay, so really pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that you're getting. Secretary, staff assistant, office manager, or any job working in the office. Think of the greater good than oneself to achieve a better outcome. All right. And a major phase in your life is ending. Embrace newness. Yeah. For some of you, when it comes to money, when it comes to your finances, so the job that you could currently be working at, your soul is telling you you're on the wrong path. All right. You're in a state of avoidance because the action needed is too hard, okay? Some of you could be in denial because you're in your comfort zone, okay? So, yeah. Anything else, please? Offering. The universe will meet all your needs. Consider having a money altar or call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time when it comes to your finances, okay? And if you feel you're struggling financially, take action. Whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Do not procrastinate or wait to take the next step to get ahead. Just do it. And nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let an opportunity pass you by, okay? All right. Yeah, easy does it. Yeah. Okay. So again, Aries, all placements, okay? Make sure you're either focusing on your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra for the month of August, or you will really be like stepping in and embracing the energies of heart chakra, an open heart chakra and an open solar plexus chakra come August, okay? This month of August, all right? You're seeing behind the veil. You're trusting the divine. Hold on. Okay. You're trusting in the divine. The answers are unfolding for you right now, and you're feeling the change, and you will feel it before you actually see it, okay? But there is a real promise here. Once you let go of your past, once you go into hermit mode to really, I guess, get rooted in that decision, okay? And with you trusting the divine, the higher forces, okay? Going after what your heart truly desires is really what this message is about this month of August. This is what you're doing. This is what you're being guided to do. And you, in order to do this, to really fully tap into this, you have to let go of only you know what, but from things that are connected to your past, okay? Somebody may be getting offered a job. It's an odd job, but it's going to be a really great investment for you, all right? And you're being guided to take action the month of August, okay?
I hope this helped. If you do want a personal reading, or if you want, further confirmation or clarity regarding anything in this message, go ahead and book for a personal reading, and I will be more than happy to get you together. All right, the link is in my bio. You can go to my website, or you can go directly to my booking calendar, and the pricing of the personal reading is there, as well as any other service that I offer. The prices are there, so go ahead and take a look. You might want to book for a different type of reading. But until next time, I love you. Peace, love, and light.